In this video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best value cards in NBA 2K23 Myteam. What I do mean by value cards is basically for how good a card is and how much they go for. So for example, Stoudemire I think is one of the best power forwards in the game, and he only goes for about 25 to 30,000 MT. So for example, a bad value card will be a card that maybe goes for like 150, 200,000 MT and is just super overpriced for how good of a card they are. So these are going to be the top 10 cards, ranging from a different price tag. Some cards will be, budget tier from 5 to 10,000 MT. Some cards will be a little bit more expensive, like 25 to 50,000 MT, and then finally some really good expensive value cards, guys that are like 90 to 150,000 that I do think are really good for their price tag and value wise. So first one here, not necessarily ranked in order, but first card I want to talk about is going to be Pink Diamond Stoudemire. He's a power forward center, 6'10" with a 7'1" wingspan, and he is going to be really nice on the offensive end. He's got a 97 driving dunk, 95 standing dunk, so he is going to be dunking on people at the power forward spot, also having Hall of Fame bully, fast switch, limitless takeoff, and posterizer as well. So I mean, offensively, this card is super nice because when you go to the animation screen, he's got his jump shot on very quick timing, so he's got a pretty good release, is very fast. He's also got the normal leaner, and then he's got some really good dribble sigs for a power forward. Like, these are legit some of the best sigs in the game, and it's going to be on your 6'10" power forward. He's got the MJ dribble style, James Harden size up, one of the best size ups in the game right now, and then he's also got the John Wall escape and the Dame behind the back. So I mean, honestly guys, for only about 25 to 30,000 MT, I think Stoudemire is probably one of the better budget cards, one of the better value cards in my team right now. Next card here is going to be Gasol. Once again, kind of around the same price tag as Stoudemire. He's about 20 to 25,000 MT, and you can make a legit case this could possibly be a top 3 center in the game. I say he's probably more like top 5, but he's only 20,000 MT, and you could get a top 5 center in the game. In my opinion, that is really good value. He's a center power forward, 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan. You take a look at his stats. I mean, he is actually a very underrated defender. Like, he plays really good defense in the paint, got a 92 block, 96 interior defense, and then he's also got an 80 steal and an 80 perimeter. Offensively, obviously going to be a really good stretch big, just able to stretch the floor with a 93 3 ball, 93 mid-range, having Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, limitless range. I mean, the one flaw with this card, or pretty much the 2 flaws, is probably like his dunking ability. He's not going to be the best at finishing around the rim, and he's not that fast with only 79 speed. But if you have a coach, for example, like a Monty Williams, and then you give him a +4 speed, you can get that up to an 88, and that is a perfectly fine speed for a 7'1" Gasol. Jump shot wise, I think he's also got a great release, and once again, for value wise, he's only about 20,000 MT, and he's realistically like a top 5 center, maybe even top 3 in the game. So overall, I think Gasol going to be one of the better value cards. And then once again, for kind of around the same price tag is going to be Pink Diamond AK. This is kind of like the mid-tier price range for about like 20 to 30, 40,000 MT. AK is about 30 to 35,000. He's a power forward, small forward, 6'9" with a 7' wingspan, and I think the value he provides you on the defensive end, I mean, he's probably the best defender in the game, and he's only about 30,000 MT. Like, that is super good value in my opinion. He's got a 97 block, 97 steal, 97 lateral quickness, 96 perimeter with a 94 interior defense. I mean, like, tons of Hall of Fame defensive badges: anchor, challenger, clamps, glove interceptor, menace, off-ball, pass, post, lockdown. Even playmaking wise, they gave him Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame clamp breaker. I mean, the card's actually got a decent release. They gave him the MJ dribble style, normal leaner. All around, I think AK going to be probably one of the best budget value cards in the game, maybe even the best. Now, talking about some, this might be the amethyst, but now talking about some budget versions. First one, this might actually be, I know I said AK might be the best, but this legit for his price tag might actually be the best value card in the game. He's a point guard shooter. It's Penny Hardaway Amethyst. He's a point guard shooting guard, 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing I like to compare with this card is, quickly, if you compare this Amethyst Penny Hardaway to his Pink Diamond version, they are basically the same card. So now, comparing the two Penny Hardaways here real quick, obviously they're going to be the same height and wingspan, and if you take a look at the stats, the Pink Diamond's on the right and the Amethyst is on the left, and there's really no difference. Like, +2 speed, +2 acceleration, +1 3 ball, maybe a little bit on the defensive end. I mean, the biggest upgrade is probably the +7 ball handle. It is really the only difference stats wise. Badge count wise, I mean, this one's actually got 5 more gold badges, the Amethyst, where the Pink Diamond's only got 35, right? 40 to 35, and then silver is the same, both on 9. And then the Pink Diamond's got 7 Hall of Fame badges compared to 2 on the Amethyst. So, I mean, the Amethyst version, guys, only goes for about 2.5 to 3,000 MT, and is going to give you like 90 to 95% 50% of what the pink diamond does. And this pink diamond Penny Hardaway is still arguably a top 5 point guard in the game. So Penny Hardaway probably might be the best budget card in the game for his price tag and how good of a card he really is. Now, another budget card here that I do think is really good value is going to be Amethyst Jerome Williams. He's a really good small forward. He's 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan. Very solid all-around card. Like, he gives you really good defense, 90 steal, 87 block, 90 perimeter, and a 90 interior defense. He's also super fast, 97 speed or 92 speed, 92 acceleration. He's good at going to the rim with a 95 driving dunk, 95 vertical. You might be saying 73 ball is a little bit low, which it definitely is, but he's got a really good jump shot with the Kevin Porter Jr. base, the KPJ base, and the Kobe Bryant upper. That's going to be on quick timing, so a super fast jump shot and very easy to green. So all around, I mean, this card's only about 5,000 MT, maybe even a little bit lower. So he's going to be really, really good for his price tag. And then kind of the last budget card I want to talk about that is insanely good value for his price tag is going to be the Amethyst Wesley Person. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'6" with a 6'9" wingspan. I mean, you guys probably know by now, if you've been playing my team since January the 20th, this card super elite, got a 96 3 ball, 94 mid-range, Hall of Fame Agent 3, and Limitless. He's got every single shooting badge in the game, at least on gold. And then jump shot wise, has a really good release with the Oscar Robertson upper on quick timing, and does have the MJ dribble style and the normal leaner. So I'd say Wesley Person, at least for budget cards, is really good for his price tag. And then guys, talking about some more expensive cards, but we're still really good value for their price tag, because D-Rob is probably the second best center in the game, and he's only about 75 to 80,000 MT. He's a 7'1" center with a 7'5" wingspan. You guys probably know by now how elite this D-Rob card is. He's super nice on the defensive end, having a 94 block, 95 interior defense, also having an 84 steal and an 85 perimeter. You look at the offense on D-Rob, he's got an 87 3 ball, 94 mid-range, and a very good jump shot as well. Yes, it's not on quick timing like most of the centers in the game, like Gasol and some other really good centers, but it's still a really, really good jump shot. So I'd say for about 75 to 80,000 MT, maybe a little bit more. And then the next really good value card here that's definitely expensive, but honestly has gone down over the past couple days, and that's going to be the Galaxy Terry Dishinger. Like, he's under 100,000 MT, around 85 to 90k, and he's still one of the best shooting guards in the game. He's 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. You take a look at the stats. I mean, the stats are just super well rounded, like just showing why he's one of the best shooting guards in the game. Still arguably a top 5 shooting guard. He plays really good defense, right? Has good speed, can dunk the ball, right? Has a good jump shot and some really good dribble sigs. Like, he's got the Chris Paul dribble style, which is arguably the best dribble style in the game. He's got the De'Aaron Fox size up, one of the best size ups in the game, and obviously that John Wall escape, which is one of the best escapes in the game. He's even got the Dame behind the back. I mean, just all around for his price tag, like only 90,000 MT, and you can get yourself a top 5 shooting guard, and that's one of the most stacked positions in the game right now. So honestly, I do think Terry Dishinger going to be one of the best value cards. And then kind of from the same set, going to be the Galaxy Bob Nedelecki. And once again, very similar to a guy like Terry Dishinger. They both are really good at their position, arguably, top 5. Bob could be a top 5 power forward. That's kind of weird because the shooting guard position and the power forward position are probably the two most stacked positions in the game right now. So they're like arguably top 5, power forward for Bob Nedelecki. Really good shooter though, 6'9" with a 7' wingspan. If you take a look at his stats, you can actually see that Bob's a very solid defender. Like, he's got a 94 block, 94 interior defense, also an 87 steal and an 80 perimeter. But all around, Bob Nedelecki going to be one of the best power forwards in the game for only about 90,000 MT. And then guys, to round off the top 10 best value cards is going to be the Galaxy Scottie Pippen, who's definitely going to be the most expensive card in this top 10. But I do think for his price tag, he's just going to be super elite at the shooting guard spot. You can definitely make the argument he's the best shooting guard in the game. And then you can also make the argument that he's the second best small forward and maybe even the best over a guy like Tim Thomas. So I just think his overall value as a card is super elite because he's super versatile. And we know Scottie Pippen is one of the best defenders in the game, having a 98 steal, 98 lateral quickness, 98 perimeter, and a 91 interior defense, also having an 87 block. I mean, Scottie Pippen, super versatile, very good defender, and obviously has a very good jump shot. So yeah, guys, that's going to be my top 10 best value cards in my team right now. Let me know in the comment section down below, maybe some other really good value cards in the game that I didn't include on this top 10, and let me know what you guys are changed about my top 10, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.